Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to Ravenport. The weeds are gone in the field in front of us, as you saw at the end of last episode. I got him working over in the rail yard. I just set this guy off on a worker. Over here we're planting canola. I know I said canola then soybeans. I'm back to canola. Just because. I don't think it matters too much. As we saw in pricing for crops per 1,000 liters, it doesn't really... The crops are pretty well evened out. Sugar beet would have been pretty good for the amount of money we made off of it, really. But that means plowing every time. So what I need to do is, our cotton field's ready. So, I might as well harvest it. We can keep the cotton in the harvester until the price is good. Also, we can make some more hay, because if we go down over here, we need some for storage. All that hay should be able to go in the storage. I don't think our animals need any hay. Yeah, our sheep are fine for now. The cows is total mixed rations. That's what we save it for. And that list leaves the horses. But we fed the horses last time we cut the hay, so they should be fine-ish for a while. So we're going to hop right on down over here. For a minute there, I'm like, why is that saying it's corn? I'm on the growth stage. Okay. I was like, why is there corn there? I like to leave it on that stage. That way when I do the field, I can kind of figure out what's going on. Yeah, I forgot we got our new shed here, not the garage. So we'll hop in here and get a lovely view of the back side of the shed. Alright, so we should be able to unfold our harvester. Nothing in the harvester. Nope. Now I don't know if I'm going to have the same problem with the cotton as before. As in riding in it after it's harvested. So I'm going to try not to do that anyways. I don't want to test it just yet. And we should be on, correct? Yes, we are on. Okay, it's like, is it? I don't want to get into the cotton and find out we're not on. And we'll zoom off and get this cotton harvested. I am looking for another cotton harvester mod. This, this is a great, I like everything about it except for the header width, and I tried changing it and I goofed it up. I'm not much of a modder as I used to be. I only did mods for myself though. I never posted anything, so I used to know how to do it, and when you don't do something for a while and you try to get back into it, and especially with 19 being kind of different than what it used to be, yeah, it gets kind of, you get kind of confused of how things used to be or the way things are at this point. But anywho, we're pretty much going to be working down in this area to start the episode. Obviously we're doing the cotton. The grass should be ready. We'll make some hay out of that. And then of course our lovely cornfield is ready to be made into chaff once again. But before we do so, I think we're going to take care of the animals, as in cleaning them. And then we're going to try to take care of the pigs. The pigs need some... We're going to top out the pigs with some of their food. And I can see how much I have in storage after I get done. So I can see if I need to make that corn into chaff, or do I just need to harvest the corn for stock for the pigs. I'm going to assume that's our rail yard worker doing the weeding. I'm pretty sure he's done by now. So what I'm going to do is I got this field started now. I got this little kind of crazy corner piece taken care of. Then what I'm going to do is get the harvester right on over here. And I know that's more than enough, but I just want to make sure I get it all. put this guy off on a worker. And he can finish off harvesting the field. So we're going to get into the Krone Big M. Go across the road. Mow the grass, ted it at the same time. And then we'll windrow it and pick it up at some point. I don't know if it'll be today or not. We'll go and hop right in on into here. All the lovely views that we get. Pull forward a bit. There we go. And make sure we hook up our tedder, so as we mow, we ted. Get 2 jobs done at once. So as I've been saying throughout this whole series, Let's Play if you will, I've been saying our money, our money, our money. But if you remember in episode 1, we don't own this farm. We're just a farm manager. So I mean, that's not our money that's up there. That belongs to the farm owner. We're just the manager of the farm. Am I going to hit that road sign? Pull forward a bit. There we go. So I've been talking to the farm owner because we haven't gotten paid yet at all. And so we're in discussions of how my payment will be and what it will be, because I haven't told him yet that I'm getting close to leaving Ravenport. Might be a couple weeks still. Okay, real story is I'm still looking for a good map. I mean, there are some good ones out there, really, but not my style. And I've been thinking how to transfer money over. So I'm going on the way of, yeah, we're only a farm manager here. We don't own this farm. So actually, we don't own the equipment. We don't have all the money. The farm owner does. So I'm at, like I said, I'm in talks with the owner trying to figure out what my payment will be. Because we've been working here for quite a while and haven't received a penny yet. I can't even afford a house to live in. So we've been sleeping in tractors. But there are a few maps out there I have my eye on. Fenton Forest, which is made by Stevie, which is in beta still. I thought about doing that map. It looks pretty good, but it's actually nothing more. I shouldn't say it like that. It's on Felsburn, but it's just a, you know, redone Felsburn. So I'm not sure if I want to do a Felsburn kind of map. I'm kind of looking for an original map, if you will. There's a lot of maps out there that are redone from 17 or 15 or whatever. But right now in front of me, I got about a list of 6 maps I have my eye on that we could transfer over. Because I think Ravenport is, I've maybe starting to extend my stay, because we got this farm up and going for the owners. He seemed happy when I talked to him on the phone. He's pleased with the work we've done. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes up with what my payment will be when we leave here. So when we go to our new farm, we'll just have the money that we get paid from here. So that's the way I'm kind of transferring this series over. I don't think I'll be taking any of this equipment with us. Like I said, it's not ours. It belongs to the farm owner. I don't know if he likes the colors of the equipment that we choose, but hey, he left me in charge. I mean, basically, we didn't have nothing to start up with. We just had, what did we get, like a $1.5 million? And he said start building a farm in Ravenport, and we did. We didn't have, I don't think we had equipment. I know we had no land, because I was trying to figure out where to start farming. So hopefully in a few days the owner will get back to me trying to figure out how we're going to do payment. I think I've been a pretty good farm manager, not getting paid and just keep on working. He kind of told me how he thinks he's going to pay me, so it's an incentive to really get as much cash as I can in that bank account for him. But anywho, now we got that out of the way. Cut up this field pretty quickly here. Doesn't take long with a big M now, does it? And I think since the John Deere is just over the hill, I'll probably have the John Deere come on down and he can windrow this up. And like I said, all this will just go right into storage in our barn, so we can take care of our cows and sheep in a few days. I think our sheep are fine for a while. Our cows should be good for another 6 or 7 days, I would think. Well, we got it all mowed up, all tedded, so it's all turned to hay. So now I just need to check up on all my workers. I did have 3 of them going there for a while, but as we do know, one of them is done. I assume he's done weeding by now, because he was pretty much just about finished. It's a little close, but it's good. Drop that off. Park you right in there. Nope, don't want to hit that button. Yeah, so our New Holland, he's just about done seeding this field, which will be fully fertilized because we put slurry down to begin with. So I'm going to come up here. We need lime. Doesn't need to be plowed though, just needs lime. We'll grab our John Deere, who did a wonderful job. Take him on down. He will windrow up that windrow up the hay. And when I get a moment, we'll pick it up at some point. And like I said, our New Holland, when he gets done, let's see, maybe I have to bring the Case tractor down with the lime spreader. Yeah. Seems like after I bought the T8, I'm like, oh good, another tractor, we're going to be good to go. It seems like I don't have enough tractors for everything anymore. But I think we can manage what we got. 1 or 2 more passes and our hay is all lined up for us. Still haven't figured out a good way to kind of row this field, but it'll do. Looks like I'm going to get it in 1 pass actually. There we go. Fold that up, we can put this away. And hopefully we get more than enough to fill up our barn, which we might. It'd be awfully close. Part of me wants to drive in that field and just to give it a test to see if that's been fixed, or is it still an issue for me? I have no idea. Problem is, if it's not fixed, then I won't be able to plant no cotton there or nothing. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to drive in just a little bit like right here. Destroy some of the stalks. Now when I go to put lime on here, I'm going to have to hire a worker or turn crop destruction off. Because if I do it, then I'm going to destroy the entire field just about. So, yeah, I'll probably put it on a worker to start with and see how they do. I don't think you're completely done, or are you? Actually, you are. Now, if you drive over, you don't destroy the crop, right? No, the harvester doesn't destroy the crop. So you can zoom on right over. Alright, sir, you can go right here. So I'm going to get the case tractor, come down, we'll spread some lime in this field, or hire a worker to spread some lime in that field. If I can find my case tractor. Hey, I found it. Oh, it's already hooked up to lime. How sweet is that? But looking in there, wasn't trying to look in there, but we were. I think we'll top it off. We got the cash. So yeah, we'll top it off. I'll get down there, set this off on a worker. Now I think by destroying the crop there, when he goes to spread lime over it, it's going to tell me right away if that's still a thing or not. And I got sugar beet still. I got to figure out what to do with. I got to sell it or feed it to someone. But I'll make this guy off on a worker, and I'll bring it back in a little while. While the case is spreading the lime down, that is using coarse clay. So using coarse clay does not damage the crops, which is a good thing. Nope. Fertilizing and seeding. We need to go here. If I go to here, this is field. I'll get it. There we go. Should be the first one, obviously. If I hit space, that's what it should be doing. And if I come here and hit drive course, it should manage to do it on its own. I got it set for cotton. And he should be fine. Now, where I ran the John Deere over the crops, over here a little while ago, now that our worker has gone by and spread some lime down, it looks like I still got the same issue when driving over crops. So you can see the tire tracks of the John Deere, the lime did not cover that area. So, more than likely, when our worker comes over and he's putting some seed down, this area right here will not get planted. Once again. Well, not once again, but I had to test it out with 1.3, see if it's going on. No, I don't know if this is a thing that people are having issues with the cotton. Maybe I'm just the odd. I think might be just the oddball. So this guy might be done spreading the lime. He must be almost done. I got the John Deere back up here. He's fertilizing this field here, and then I'm going to come over here and do this field as well. But while that's going on, we're going to hop on over here. Our trailer is finally free of silage. We're going to go to our silo, fill up with some corn. Actually, before I feed the animals, let me turn that off. Where is the Massey Ferguson? Right there. Alright, we can... Nope. I want that. I don't want that. There we go. I'll put the weight on. I'll go down. We'll clean out the pigs, because I don't want to feed them and then try to clean them out, because then the feed has nowhere to go because they'll be full. Although if I give them a couple hours, we'll get more pigs. And then they'll be able to take more food. But the animals do need a good cleaning out. So let's head on down there. We'll take care of the sheep and then head over to the pigs. We'll clean out their food trough, and then we'll give them, try to top them off with some food that we do have. There's the sheep taken care of. They're nice and clean. They probably were down to like 91% productivity, so now they're going to be, I think they only can go to 99%. I don't think they can get to 100. As for the pigs, wow, they got a lot of feed here. I'm actually filling up the bucket. And that weight in the back is just enough so we don't tip over. There we go. Now they're nice and clean. We'll get to the chickens later. I more just want to top off the pigs with what they need, desire, require, however you want to say it. So by looking at the pigs, seeing that they take 200,000, easily we can fill up our trailer with 90,000 liters of corn, wheat slash barley, and canola. They need kind of everything. Straw and water as well. One of our workers has reached the end point. I would assume it's this guy right here. I need to take care of this just to get him out of the way because I don't want him being in the way of our seed drill. And I'll try to stay out of the crop so I don't destroy more of it. And plus we can also see, now that our worker has gone over where the John Deere kind of went to the crop, we'll probably see where he didn't actually seed it. It may be hard to tell here, but if we go into the PDA, yeah, I can see where it was. It's actually right there. You can see the stubble kind of stick. Well, I can. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on YouTube. It's kind of hard to see there, but you can see like the lime didn't cover here. Right in this area right here. So, yeah, I still got the same issue as before. Not that issue where the worker misses little bits and bobs there. That's fine. So we'll park you here for now. Okay, let's hop back up in our truck. This guy's finished fertilizing that. That's fine. We'll hop into our truck. So for the amount of corn that the pigs are going to take, I don't think I got too much in stock. I should have enough to top them off though. So I'm kind of thinking maybe that cornfield over there we need to harvest as corn and put it in the silo for the pigs just in case. Really they should be good for a while, but the hard part is we keep getting more pigs so they require more. So we do have 90,000 liters of wheat, no barley. I do have canola, sunflowers. But let's top off some corn, go down and feed the pigs. Oink oink. Could you imagine pulling up to an animal pen with this much feed for animals? And who parked a Massey Ferguson there? That's like the worst spot ever. And giving animals this much feed? That's a lot of feed. But at least they won't be in the red anymore in the corn. I didn't really look though. What am I up to for pigs? 64. Okay. So I think we said what, 75 a piece is when we'll hit 300. Is that correct? Ish. Somewhere around there. So yeah, they can take more corn. 90,000 liters of wheat would probably be just about right for them. So back up to the silo. We'll get some more feed and make some trips back and forth here. Another load of corn. All the corn that we had left was like 35,000 liters. Pigs took it all. So I'm going to go up, grab some wheat, and bring them some wheat. Obviously, because I'm getting wheat. That's what they're getting. So now the pigs are getting the canola that we had. 40,000 liters. Yes, we have 246 pigs. I think my math is correct. Let's see, 6 times 42, 48. Yeah, 236 pigs. So another 70 pigs, which is less than 2 days. So you can see we're getting pigs now every 2.5 hours. 4 pigs every 2.5 hours. That's a lot of pigs. But their food and everything is looking pretty darn good. Straw and water I'm not too concerned about at all. The straw just helps us give us manure and of course water. Well, they drink water, obviously. The sheep are doing well. We're getting 4 sheep every day and a half now, which is not too bad. Our cows, you know, well, they don't reproduce fast at all, and that's fine. They are filthy, though. They are filthy. This is what I'm saying about the cleanliness. It doesn't bother me too much in 19. So their cleanliness is at 0. It only drops their productivity down 10%. So now I'm fine going out cleaning up the animals now. It's not as bad as it was in 17. 17 was kind of bad. The chickens as well. Speaking of chickens, chicken, all night long with the chicken song. The eggs. I'll have to see where this price tops out at. We may have to sell some eggs pretty soon here. So seeing that we were kind of set on the pigs for a while, I think the corn that we have growing, I will make into chaff, and we'll sell that. because, you know, every 2 days I got corn in that field anyways, so the pigs are more than fine for a couple days. More than fine. And I'd rather get the $360,000 of quote-unquote silage that we will have. So I'm going to park this guy right here because I'm going to probably do that. I'll start doing that like in between episodes or at the end of the episode or whatever. No, I don't want the help menu. I want this so I can come on down here. We'll hop into the Massey Ferguson. It's time to go clean out some animals. The cows need taken care of, which is silage. Now I'm just going to take that silage and clean out the cows, put that right into the BGA. And then we'll take the Massey Ferguson right on down and we'll top off, or excuse me, we'll clean out the chickens. Before I went any further, I figured I'd come over here and take care of the Massey Ferguson. It's just not right having the wrong tires on. Yeah, so I'm going with the wide tires and weights just to help it keep it more stable. Is that a thing? I don't know, but it all sounds good. Let's go hook up all of our stuff again. And my weight is over here. I never liked the looks of a tractor with narrow / row crop tires on it. Just doesn't ever look right to me. I know it's needed. I should be able to fit all this silage right on into the bucket. Yep, no problem. And the BGA gets all of it. All 2,500 liters of it. Now on down to the chickens. We'll clean them out. And I can get some other workers going where they need to be going. Yep, I'd say the eggs are stacking up quite nicely. That's going to be pretty close to 40,000 liters of eggs that we got sitting there, plus at the other pen as well. But I'm noticing at this pen here, they only get one pile of feed. So I don't know if I'm losing feed or... And you're like, what was he talking about? I think I said this last time I cleaned them out. When we go to the other pen, I'm going to have 2 piles. I mean, it's not that great of a deal because the chickens don't require that much anyways. And it looks like our New Holland has finished seeding the cotton field. Let's see, I get 2 piles here. And it does look like maybe in patch 1.3 the mess that the chickens leave behind isn't as bad as it used to be. Those piles were kind of small. I used to fill up the bucket pretty well. I mean, they were completely messy, were they not? Yeah, so they were at cleanliness 0. And cleanliness 0. So it used to take me almost 2 buckets to clean out the chickens. Now it was like 1/3 of a bucket. So the animals are all cleaned up, and yeah, our egg pallets are getting kind of... We're on our last one here. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I got some more I can top off in here. But we'll sell them depending on the price. No matter what it is, we'll just have to sell them. I'm not going to go buy more new crates at this point. But anywho, what I want to do is I want to get this guy over to the other field, the rail yard field. Get him fertilizing. I just wanted him to get done fertilizing before... Wait, where am I? Yes, I need to go this way. So I want to get him going. Just the crop shouldn't hit the second growth stage for a while, but you know, you never know. And the fertilizer spreaders that we got do not have row crop tires on it, but we do now have the bigger sprayer, so we can do that if need be. But that would just mean getting the Massey Ferguson back out and putting row crop tires on that, which I don't really want to do because I just changed it. So let me get the headland done for this dude, set him off on a worker, and we're going to go grab that New Holland and pick up some hay. So one thing I have noticed about Courseplay, because I just got into the New Holland, before, in 17, when the workers got done and he didn't get there right away, the engine would shut off. So I'm noticing now when I go back to the vehicle that the engine is always still running. So just be aware of that if you're going to run Courseplay. But Courseplay has been working well, and now it works in more vehicles for me. It does work in patch 1.3. Obviously, you can, I've been using it. You see it work. But this crop destruction thing, though, for the cotton is kind of, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that, but it is what it is. So I'm not gonna. I know how it happens, so I just gotta avoid doing it. But yeah, I don't get why it does it. I thought it had something to do with my modded harvester. I don't see how that is actually affecting it. But who knows? Oh, now you can see the real dirt mod for getting your tires. Where did I get that lime on the tire? This actually, before I started recording today, this mod was updated. Now you can see I wrote through the lime, so instead of having a brown muddy color on the tires, now it's got lime on it. Actually, now if I go think about it, where's our mower? Because that was getting dirty. Now that I mow grass, that's mostly dirt still. You can see the paint is starting to wear on the mower as well, so I know that needs to be fixed. But what about the windrower and tedder? Did they turn... I mean, we've seen the green before. They're mostly dirt. But you get the point of it, so it's a nice mod. I'm pretty sure they'll fine-tune it and update it a little bit better. But it's better than just always having, like, brown tires when you're working in different fields. Anyways, I gotta go to the loading wagon. We need to pick up the hay. As you saw, the John Deere is now fertilizing the rail yard field. But we need to pick up this hay, put it in some storage, and I think we'll probably wrap up the episode right there. Actually, with the real dirt mod, you can see the lime dust coming off the tire as I drive along here, which is rather interesting. I think what it's doing is that the lime's coming off and it's replacing the white color with probably a dirt color. But you can see the lime dust coming off the tire. That's pretty good. You have to hand it out to modders. I mean, the modders, Farming Sim, the base game is alright. I mean, you could play Farm Sim probably for like about maybe 30-40 hours without no mods, and you're okay with it. But after a while, without the modding community, yeah, this game wouldn't be what it is, I think. I mean, the modders just go out. I don't know who thinks of these things, but, I mean, a big shout out to all the modders, and to all the modders, if I'm using your mods in my series, I really appreciate it. I mean, I do mostly use Stevie's mods in here, but I do have other people's mods in here. I can't name them all at this point. I'm kind of bad at that, and I do apologize if you are watching. But, yeah, the mods really, for me, make the game fun to play. I mean, but if you're really looking for that realistic, then some of these mods are not the best thing for you. But, like I've said many times, and many games I play, is we play the games that have fun. And it makes the game fun for me doing it this way. If I had to do it where the speeds were not maybe doubled and some capacities were not, 50% larger, it would take a while. Especially trying to make videos, it takes a long time to do some of this stuff. This makes it easier, quicker. Just like this, I shouldn't be able to, this loading wagon, I think the base game one holds like 50,000. This holds 90,000. And the working speed is like half of what this one is. And here we are with our first load of hay. Full load. I think we get like maybe like 70,000 liters on the second load. see, what does this put us up to for the barn? Like I said, what we have, if we do have extra, I can just probably top off the sheep, really. Actually, you can take another 100,000 liters, which we can't hold, so that should not be a problem for us. So back on down to the grass field to collect the rest of the hay. We'll bring it up here, throw it in, and yeah, we'll probably wrap up the episode right there. And once we do, I'm going to get onto that chaff. I'm going to cut up that chaff, put it in the bunker, let it ferment, and let's see, what time is it? 10 o'clock? Yeah, probably won't be able to sell any today, but it doesn't matter because the BGA price is a constant, 360, which is good for us. But I should get some money from the BGA. I sold about 200,000 liters, I think, in the early morning hours from the previous load of silage. So we'll get a little bit of money at midnight. So the only thing that we have to offset is paying our hired helper for the horses. We still have property tax, and there's some other small fees in there. Nothing too big though. Where did I leave off? Down off over here. Yeah, just drive over the hay peanut. It's good for it. Just compact it in when you're trying to pick it up. But like I said, I talked to the farm owner this morning, so he said he'll get back in a couple days. He wants to talk it over with his family, what they think I'm worth or how they're going to pay me. I don't know. We'll see when they get back to me in a couple days. And that will affect us on how we start our new Let's Play on a map I haven't picked out yet. So, but it won't be too long before we're leaving Ravenport. I would say within the next 2 weeks. I think doing 100 episodes on Ravenport is probably enough. It's not a bad map, but it's not a good map. It's an okay map. But I think it's actually, I don't know. I was gonna say this is probably one of the best maps they come out with for the base game. But in 15, I really did like Bjornholm. Yeah, Bjornholm. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played that map. Goldcrest Valley, I didn't like that map at all. Just my taste. I'm not saying it's a bad map, but just give me my opinions. I shouldn't say they were bad maps, but in my opinions, they weren't my favorites for sure. I couldn't wait to get off Goldcrest Valley. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get 70,000 liters in here. That's for darn sure. I think I keep saying that. I think where I'm getting 70,000 liters is before we expanded this field. I think that's how much grass and hay we got the field, 70,000 liters. I think that's where I'm getting mixed up. There we go. So that field's all taken care of. It just needs to be fertilized, and the John Deere is just over. I know it said it was done, but the way it parked, I almost want to feel like it didn't finish. Yeah. I saw it parked here. I'm like, you're not quite finished there, sir. Missed little sections here, but I got to fertilize. Obviously, this grass field I can fertilize right away. These fields and this field won't turn for a while, but the rest of our fields, including field 5, are doing pretty well. We're just waiting for field 5 to turn, which should be any time today. Since I didn't plant it, I really don't know when it should be ready. It's going to be morning or well, the morning's almost gone, so it's going to be in the afternoon. I think it's on the last growth stage the last time I checked, so next time it ticks over, I'll probably either top off the pigs, or I'll just sell it straight up. I'll probably just sell the canola straight up out of field 5. But like I said, in between then and now, or now and then, I got to take care of the cornfield, meaning I'm going to put that in the chaff, and I'll Well, obviously it needs to be plowed. We know that. I don't think I'll need lime this time. I think it's only the second one, so I just have to plow it and replant corn back in it again, unless I have that problem where it doesn't yield our 1,064,000 liters. If I see it decline under 1 million liters, then I'll probably plant something else in it once again. There. Now we should have, we're starting to store some hay. Our animals are pretty well set on hay and whatnot. So our pigs are looking good for the most part. I got enough straw. We can top them off when needed. But yeah, every 2.5 hours we're getting 4 pigs. Oink, oink. Yeah, in a couple days we'll be selling 100, or excuse me, how many pigs does that trailer hold? So animal transport, I did activate that mod, right? Yeah, the Wilson Silver Star trailer. So it's the same trailer as here, but this trailer here can only hold 36 pigs. Yeah, this one holds 84. So we'll just load the trailer with 84 pigs at $1,000 a piece. Yeah, that's 84 grand. How lovely. So the only thing this trailer doesn't do is horses, so I'm going to have to keep the other trailer, which is fine. I don't mind keeping this trailer here. Yeah. I mean, it only costs $15,000. I mean, to sell it, I'd probably get like 7 grand or something like that. So it's no use. So let's have this trailer to sell our pigs. I forget how many sheep that pen holds, but I don't think we're that far along to where I need to sell any sheep. Yeah, we're only at, let's see, at 60, 120 sheep. And that pen holds, how many sheep does that hold? Animal pens. Oh yeah, so I don't think I'll have to worry about selling sheep until, well, I shouldn't say the end of the series. I don't know what the farm owner is going to say. I mean, this is just their second farm area. They got another farm in the town called Felsburn, so I'm just running this farm for them here. Yeah, so like I said, hopefully in a couple days he'll get back to me and we'll try to come up with an agreement of how I'm going to get paid here, which is going to be rather important when I move to the other map. Like I said, which would be in probably like about 2 weeks or so. So this series will run to about episode 100-ish. Somewhere around there. Hopefully I can find a map really to my liking by then. Maps are coming out really fast now. But as for today on Ravenport, that's going to wrap it up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you next time. But until then, have a good one.